Coming up here right now this afternoon in the Kings Cup semi-finals, as the first match will be broadcasted here live on RBC Sports will be Inter Taloga and also Goldfield Boys United, and the second game of the semi-finals of the Kings Cup will be the league leaders of the Premier League, the Georgington Red Devils, as they take on against Los Andreas, as those games will be live here coming up next. Hello everybody and welcome here to the Kings Cup semi-finals live on RBC Sports, as Goldfield Boys United will take on first here against Inter Taloga before we get to the second game later here on the show between the Red Devils and Los Andreas. As Jimmy, a massive game for Goldfield and Taloga to progress themselves in the Cup finals for next month. And what do you think how this game will come across between these two sides by the end of this matchup here for this afternoon first? Well, I know that Goldfield are the home team and they're going to be the team that will have more of the favour comparison to Taloga, and we know that the semi-finals is massive in terms of Taloga also, because these two teams are currently outside the European places in the Premier League, and what a way for these two teams to go to the finals and maybe end up winning the whole competition and even get themselves a European place regardless of them not qualifying in the top 6 or top 7 to get any European place. If they can finish in below 7th to win this cup competition, they'll definitely guarantee European football for next season. So this is massive, this will be for Goldfield, and also Eva as well for Taloga to try and do that, of course, get themselves in the finals, as we know that these two teams are not looking good so far in the Premier League, and I know that Erik ten Hag and also Oliver Alder wants the best out of their teams in this game, and they'll be very, let's say, proud if any of these two teams walk out by the end of this game here to be in the finals by next month. And we know that the two teams of Taloga with Griezmann is really, very strong and fit as well in the game, and so is as well for Tino Werner, the two top talismans to these two sides as well in this game. So we know how really, really big it really is in terms of the players for both sides to try and get the job done by the end of this afternoon. But as of, obviously, for Goldfield, they're the favourites, but it could be anyone, it could be by the end of this game, because look what happened to Taloga to win against South Coast in that penalty shootout in the last round. They've got it what it takes as well to win away from home in this cup competition. So I wouldn't be surprised if Taloga also get themselves through, especially in this cup final by the end of this game. Okay, thank you very much there, Jimmy, and let's move on now to the game coverage here right now for the matchup at Goldfield Park Stadium live this afternoon in a sunny day in Goldfield, as Goldfield Boys United, as they play here against Inter Taloga. Let's get to the game. And we are here live for the match, finally here for the semi-finals of the RFA Kings Cup between Goldfield and Inter Taloga. And there's a lot to play for here between these two sides. We know how big this really is in terms of this result here on who will get to the finals and take on either the Red Devils or Los Andreas in that final for next month. As the two teams ready here for kickoff, and let's see who comes up on top in this matchup here for this afternoon right now. So here we go, kickoff on the way, line up here for Goldfield. First we have is Hazard, Werner, De Bruyne, Sancho, Pogba, Keane, with Tierney, Varane, Silva, Shea, and also goalkeeper Jan Oblak. Now we move on now to the other team of Inter Taloga, as we have up front is Griezmann, De Jong, Beckham, Mahrez, with Martinez, now Mateo, Kovacic, Dumfries, Ferdinand, De Ligt, Zinchenko, and goalkeeper Andre Onana in goal. So here we go. And let's get the funnel underway here, the semi-finals of this game here, to find out who will be in the finals at the Soccer City Stadium by next month. So here we go, and let's get the kickoff underway. And now it looks like Mahrez now on the ball here for Inter Taloga, keeping it nice and tight. Now Mateo Kovacic. Now Pogba. And now all the way here now. Want the ball back here now for Hazard now. Now De Ligt. Now Beckham. And now here's Varane. Now De Bruyne. Pogba. And now Hazard. And now the shot here from Hazard, but no, rebound back, a goal from Tino Werner. And what a goal right there from Tino Werner right there to put the ball past the goalkeeper as it hit the post from one of the players there of Goldfield. As it was right there, Eden Hazard had a chance to shoot, but it hit the post. Rebound back to the feet of Tino Werner to get the finish. And now it's 1-0 to Goldfield in the semi-finals of the King's Cup here for this afternoon. So 1-0 by the way here for Goldfield as we speak. And now here's Lisandro Martinez now to all the way to Griezmann. Offside's being given. Oh, it looks like offside is definitely being given here. And let's see what happens from here now. Free kick for Goldfield. Ian Oblak will take it. And he will boot it. All the way there now. Into the head there to, looks like from Inter Taloga now, Zinchenko. And now De Ligt. And now Mateo Kovacic now. All the way to Lisandro Martinez. Now to De Ligt. And now Zinchenko. Nice pass there now to Griezmann. And now Sancho. Now Werner. Pushing through here now Goldfield. And now great cover there from Taloga. But looks like the referee, as looks like he has warned, it looks like here on De Ligt from that challenge he committed. And now it's going to be, let's say, no card given however, but a free kick for Goldfield in the match. Great challenge in terms of what he's done there for himself, but he has committed himself a foul there against them to give away a free kick. Now here's De Bruyne. Great pass there to Sebastian Shea. And now all the way there to Zinchenko. Now Sancho. And now here's Mahrez. Now De Jong. Rio Ferdinand. Now Beckham. And now Beckham going through here. Now to Dumfries. Now Kieran Tierney. Now Werner. Now Hazard. Now all the way there to Hazard now to Pogba. Now Zinchenko. Now it's De Bruyne. Now is Lisandro Martinez. Now Mahrez. Now Griezmann. And we almost got half time nearly about to come here. And now De Jong. And now here's Griezmann. Now he's all the way, a good clearance away here from Kevin De Bruyne. Now Rio Ferdinand. And now Martinez. Now De Jong. Griezmann. Pogba. Now the way there to Mateo Kovacic. Now pass there from Kevin De Bruyne. And that's going to be that for all half time. And the score at half time here at Goldfield Park as it ends Goldfield Boys United 1, Inter Taloga at the break at half time this afternoon. And we are back here for the second half, and here we go between Goldfield and Inter Taloga. As now Mateo Kovacic now to Beckham, Griezmann, and now Mahrez. Nice pass there, lost it back to Keane here now for Goldfield. And now Anton Griezmann. Now to Beckham. Beckham now to Mahrez. Nice pass through. Clearance there away as possible. And looks like here now we've got, looks like Tino Werner now. Good pass there all the way. Now to Hazard. And now all the way there to Tino Werner. Now Keane. Now Pogba. Hazard. Now the way to Sancho. Has a shot. Good save right there for the goalkeeper. And looks like it might have been, it seems, it might have been a free kick, it might have been here for Goldfield, because looks like Lisandro Martinez failed Hazard, so it looks like a free kick given in the match. And let's see what he can do with this free kick here. Goalford are leading the game by 1-0. De Bruyne has a shot, hit the wall. Now Pogba. Now is Kieran Tierney. Now Frankie de Jong. Now Griezmann. And now here's to Shea. Now to De Bruyne. Now it's Hazard. And that's a free kick's been given, by the way, here for Goldfield. And let's see what happens from here. Free kick. De Bruyne. Header away. Now to Griezmann. And we have got this, say, another 20 minutes left of the game to go. And looks like Goldfield, if they can hold on to this result here, then Goldfield will go to the finals in July to take on either the Red Devils or maybe Los Andreas if they win here this afternoon over Taloga. They are leading the game by 1-0 and they're winning themselves a free kick here because David Beckham took out Kieran Tierney. So free kick given for Goldfield. De Bruyne into the box here. Great free kick in the box. Shot maybe, and it's ahead of there. Jinks away there from Ferdinand. Now to Beckham. And now here's to Keane now for Goldfield. And looks like the two ex-Man United players through the years, obviously teammates back then, playing each other here right now. And to find out who'll win this game is something for Goldfield they're really looking forward to. But here's now to Griezmann. Now to Beckham, trying to get the ball, but no. Here's to Thiago Silva. We have got another 10 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. 10 minutes left of the game to go. And now Sebastian Shea. Now back to Thiago Silva. We have got another 5 minutes left of the game to go. 5 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. And we've got a substitution here, it looks like now, is Fabio will come on the field. And he's been replaced by Sebastian Shea as the substitute in this match. As Fabio right there comes on, Shea comes off. And let's see what happens from this now. We've got, let's say, 5 minutes, by the way. Now it's Sarr. Now Shevchenko. Now Frankie de Jong. Now Mateo Kovacic now to David Beckham. We've got long left of the game to go, by the way. Not long left. Now here's Werner. We've got 3 minutes left of the game to go. 3 minutes, by the way. Offside's been given. Offside has been given. And now we've got ourselves a free kick. One here. Looks like here for the team, for the opposition, for Goldfield to win a free kick. As Taloga were offside, they were in that position there. So it looks like Varane will take the free kick. Pass it here short to Thiago Silva. And any minute now it could be over maybe. So here's Roy Keane. Pogba. Pogba hold it nice and tight. To Werner. Now here's Hazard. Now is Roy Keane. Free kick again maybe so for Goldfield here. And that last minute hopefully so to blow the whistle and actually get themselves through into the finals. Any second now Goldfield might go through unless they might get another goal here to extend the lead here in the game of De Bruyne. What a free kick right there, went all the way to the hands of Andre Onana. And the whistle blows here for full time. And Goldfield are through into the King's Cup final in the Soccer City Stadium in Georgetown by next month. As it ends here at full time as Goldfield 1 into Taloga 0. And a massive win for Goldfield. It took them at least 12 minutes to get themselves in the lead. And they really hold out this 1-0 victory over Inter Taloga by a goal from Tino Werner. And they'll be in the final to take on either the Red Devils or Los Andreas in July of next month. And what was your overview and analysis about this game and the result here for Goldfield here in the studio, Jimmy? a massive result it was for Goldfield. They really did very, very well now to get to themselves in a cup final. Not very good this season so far in the Premier League, respectively. Obviously got knocked out of the Europa League round of 16 to Tottenham. They got knocked out also in the League Cup as well. And also not doing quite well in the Premier League, and did not get anywhere close to the qualifier for the top four. In their second consecutive season, might miss out on Champions League football again. So this is very, very, let's say, important for Goldfield to be in a cup final. And they were in it, of course, in the Champions League not long ago against Bayern Munich. And I know that now there's a massive chance here for Goldfield to get a trophy, because Oliver Alder's men want to win a trophy this season, want to win a cup final, and it'd be a great day out for Goldfield. They can do so. Forget about the league performances, forget about them maybe not qualifying for the European football for this season. This is a very, very massive result this will be, hopefully, for Goldfield. If they can really, let's say, get the job done in the finals, if they end up playing the Red Devils or Los Andreas in that major final. But for Timo Werner as well, his real composure in the team is massive for them in terms of, you know, that belief, that hunger, and the fans also root for him also as their top player and talisman for the Goldfield team. So that might be massive for him to try and deliver something in that cup final for next month. Okay, thank you very much there, Jimmy. And now we move on now to our next matchup here, our second game here in the King's Cup, as the Red Devils, as they take on here over Los Andreas. And let's get to the coverage. The cup final is here between the Georgians and Red Devils versus Los Andreas FC at Old Factory Road for this afternoon. There's a lot to play for here in this game, and the Red Devils are going to be at it here. They are the league leaders of the Premier League, but hopefully in this cup semi-finals they might play Goldfield in the cup finals for next month. So there's a lot to play for here. There's a lot for a chance, hopefully, maybe for the Red Devils to try and create some magic here at home at Old Factory Road here for this afternoon. So we do have the lineup here for the Red Devils, as we do have is Wayne Rooney with Mbappe, with Dybala and Bolt, Kante and Havertz, with Upamecano, Koulibaly and Kimmich and Carlos, and also goalkeeper Chris Bailey. But as of for Los Andreas, we do have up front is Falcao and Ibrahimovic, with Hulk, Barker, Gascoigne, Hamilton, with Thomas, Koscielny, Gordon, Bateman, and also goalkeeper Cal the Dragon. So let's get the game underway, ladies and gentlemen, as we have it here between the Red Devils as they take on here against Los Andreas FC. And here we go. And let's get this match underway. And now Kimmich. And now Dybala now. Mbappe. And now it's Havertz. And now Wayne Rooney has a shot. Save right there for the goalkeeper. Header away. Now Falcao. Koulibaly. Now Kimmich. Now Falcao. Now Zlatan Ibrahimovic here. Now Kante. Great cover there. Pass back there now to Cal the Dragon. And now Wayne Rooney. And now Mbappe. Good defending. And now it's Paul Gascoigne. And now Bray Hamilton. Now he's to Laurent Koscielny. Falcao. And now Pablo Dybala. And now Wayne Rooney. And now Bolt is through. And what a goal there from Usain Bolt. And it is 1-0 to the Red Devils. And that's an absolute perfect goal right there for him. Right in the bottom corner as well. What a goal as well for the Red Devils. Unbelievable. Puts that ball right in the bottom corner. And there's no hesitation right there for the goalkeeper to save that. As now the Red Devils take the lead, and they're definitely marching into a final, hopefully, for next month, as they're now leading the game in the first half by 1-0. So 1-0 to the Georgington Red Devils within half an hour of the game to play. Now Eric Gordon. Now Zach Thomas. Now Bray Hamilton. And now Thomas. Laurent Koscielny. Now Hamilton. Good defending. And a yellow card right there from Kai Havertz. Looks like Hamilton there, right there. Got elbowed by Kai Havertz. And that's going to be a free kick here for Los Angeles. Gascoigne. And that's going to be now, looks like here, a goal kick it looks like. I'm not sure if he last contacted the Red Devils player. I think he has contacted him. And it looks like it's going to be a corner here this match for Los Angeles. To try and get something in this game. Cross into the box. Header. Could be a save. Now Pablo Dybala. And now Wayne Rooney. And now Mbappe. Now Havertz. Could be a chance here. Bolt has a shot. Save right there for the goalkeeper. And what a hit right there in the bottom corner. And that was a chance to make it 2-0 for the Red Devils. But save there from Cal the Dragon. So now we do have ourselves a corner here for the Red Devils. And now cross into the box. Header. Kante. Havertz. Shot, save right there for the goalkeeper. And that is offside. Massive save there from Cal the Dragon though, but it was offside. So it looks like we got ourselves a free kick here. Los Angeles have in this match. Cal the Dragon will take it. Now a header. Now Dybala. And now here's Havertz. And that's a great tackle there, it looks like. A free kick is won, looks like here for the Red Devils in this match. As it looks like he might have taken out the Los Angeles player, I think he might have done, instead of... Yeah, free kick for Los Angeles. I actually thought so it would have been, in terms of the positioning. But anyway, that's going to be that for half-time at Old Factory Road Stadium. As it ends here at the break, as the Red Devils 1, Los Angeles FC 0. And we are back here for the second half, and here we go between Los Angeles and the Georgington Red Devils in this match here. And now Matt Bateman, now Hulk, and now Wayne Rooney. Now Bolt. And now good pass there now to Wayne Rooney. Into the box here, could have been. Cross it again. Header. And now he's Hulk. And now here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And now Hulk. And now here's Bray Hamilton. Went to the keeper's hands there of Chris Bailey now. Now Joshua Kimmich. And now we've got ourselves, looks like here a throw-in by the way, for the Red Devils here in fact. Now it's Havertz. And now Havertz. The cross ball into the box here. It could be a chance for a goal, but no. And the referee right there looks like he's given a warning, it looks like here, to Paul Gascoigne. No booking whatsoever. So we do have this, say, a free kick in the match. As Kai Havertz right there trying to cross the ball into the box. He did cross the ball in fact, but Paul Gascoigne did take him out slightly. So there's a free kick here for the Red Devils. Head away. And now Pablo Dybala. Save right there for the goalkeeper. And now Hulk. And now Upamecano. Into the box here. Header. Now Zach Thomas. And now Barker. Now Ibrahimovic. Now Falcao. Nice pass there to Barker. Gone all the way right there to the goalkeeper. And now clears it all the way there now. And now is Pablo Dybala. And now Mbappe. Good defending. Havertz. Save right there. Clearance away. And there's a shot again. Could have been. Oh. Save right there from Cal the Dragon, in fact. And another corner's been given here for the Red Devils. Save for Cal the Dragon. And now a corner's been given. And now pass there now to Kimmich. Now Carlos. And now Zach Thomas. And now here's to Hulk. And now to Chris Bailey. And now here's Barker. Not long left the game to go here. Now here's Bolt. Bateman. And that's going to be that for full time, and the whistle blows, and the Red Devils will be in the finals in July to take on Goldfield, as these two teams are through, as it ends here in the Red Devils' game 1-0 to the Red Devils over Los Andreas here this afternoon. And Georgington Red Devils will now play in the finals of the King's Cup for next month in July, as they head through now after beating Los Andreas only by a narrow 1-0 victory to head themselves through into the finals in July at the Soccer City Stadium. A big win, Jimmy, in this game for the Red Devils, the league leaders of the Premier League, and also hunting now a cup trophy in this cup competition. If they've got any chance on doing so, if they can win in the finals against Goldfield for next month in July. A massive win for the Red Devils. They really played some very good football in the matchup here over Los Andreas, and they progressed into a very good finals against Goldfield now in July for next month, because the Red Devils, top of the league in the Premier League, likely now to win the league, but also a cup final they could win as well to make it the double by the end of this season. And that's massive for Antonio Conte's men. And since he took over the job, since Pochettino left from last summer, he has really, let's say, made this team believe themselves once again after coming second last season. And now they want to become the team to win the double, hopefully, by the end of this campaign. Thank you very much there, Jimmy. And now we move on now to the official results for the two games of the semi-finals of the King's Cup before wrapping up the show here this afternoon. And that will leave us with the results here of the semi-finals of the RFA King's Cup here for this weekend, as the Georgington Red Devils will head to the finals as they defeated Los Andreas by 1-0, while Goldfield Boys United will be their opponents in the finals for next month, as they won the match at Goldfield Park Stadium against Inter Taloga, also with a 1-0 victory over Inter Taloga. And the official finals of the King's Cup coming up for next month at the Soccer City Stadium will be live on RBC Sports, as the Georgington Red Devils will take on against Goldfield Boys United to find out who will win the King's Cup by the end of this season. And that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage here for the King's Cup semi-finals, as a massive win for Goldfield and for the Red Devils to guarantee they play each other for the cup final at Soccer City by the end of the season. And that's all we have time for here right now. For myself here today, Gary Walker, and my fellow pundit, Jimmy Hansberg, have a very good evening, everyone.